It's week 6 of the NFL, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Commanders and the Cards, and it's Kick It Off next on Madden NFL 25.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5. Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created...
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Murray now. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones.
What's up, Daniel? Happy Tuesday, bud.
Across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. They're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be let out by their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Let's go.
To throw is Daniels. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They'd moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells the offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Spags.
Both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Well, this defense for the Commanders, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Kyler going to give this to Benson.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Murray.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26.
15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 8.
As they've got it as we resume action. Throwing now is Murray.
This is taken in by McBride.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now Murray again. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Warren will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Marvin Harrison Jr.,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A 10-play drive that time. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Completes to Zacchaeus. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
And that play came together really well for them.
Hey, what's up, Max?
Makes the catch and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets
Dang, I had to get rid of that. Penalty on me, though.
Potential grounding offense.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Oh, yeah? Good deal, man.
Now Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
19 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing. And they got it out to him on the left side. And he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the option, here's Eckler. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case,
and he will take it in. Touchdown.
What a dive. Let's go.
Brian Robinson Jr. hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A huge play there for Arizona. 54 yards.
He's already got one touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Murray. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Come back.
Murray now to throw. Dancing to it. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from moving out in front.
We're definitely going to have to adjust to that. I don't know why my defense isn't acting right.
Game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson getting set for this next drive. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Being chased out left. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. On the screen, this is Eckler. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
19, 5 in.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Seibert's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Cowboys on top as they play the second quarter. Dak Prescott has thrown a touchdown pass. Next, we head off to check out another game. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. John Mechie, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Wan'Dale Robinson, a touchdown reception. It was a solid first half of football for the Alabama man, Brian Robinson. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
All right,
both
Coach,
finishing
thanks.
up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gaud.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And how about that?
Oh, man, you got Hawks.
Inside the 20-yard line.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
First chance for the Commanders' offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Robinson up the middle. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 55 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Well, we know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold them to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're 1 play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done because they've treated this like a sudden change. You know, when the offense turns the ball over on a fumble or an interception, before you go out, you get together as a defense and go, sudden change, keep your poise, be ready to go. That's exactly what this group has done.
And he's in.
What's up, Rocky? That touchdown's for you, buddy.
Jaden Daniels, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Commanders are able to add on to that lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Seibert on for the PAT.
Yeah, buddy, just in time. If I can get my defense straight now, we'll be good.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a couple. To throw is Murray. He's got Harrison left side complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. This thrown quickly out to Jones. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Murray to air it out again. Got his man. It's Warren. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one a first down pickup of 8. To throw, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now a first and 10 at the 11. A give up the middle with Benson. And a tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Man, I had the perfect coverage. I don't know why my guy didn't jump.
And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is down to 2. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here is Washington now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start first and 10.
Go check. 18 Cardinals. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Daniels looking to throw. That one is slant to McLaurin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Off the option, here's Robinson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 67 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action, now it's Daniels. And that's good play to McCaffrey. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On the give, here's Robinson. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Daniels. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Hand off now to Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
To throw is Daniels. And that is caught.
Touchdown. Let's go.
Washington. Mo Alley Cox from 4 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start.
Heck yeah, man. Daniels is like a magician out there, buddy. Just directing the flock.
Offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down.
There we go, pass rush.
Through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Way to go, Rook. Let's go. Nice.
The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
Man, I'm telling you, I drafted that rookie with 29th yard pick.
And they both have specific
or 29th overall pick, and he's been better than what I imagined. It's always good to get a punt, man. It's really hard to force a punt. You know how it is.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth.
Ready, set.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Flush to his right.
Had to get rid of that. I was looking for some crossers.
Away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Daniels. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. He's got the first down.
There we go. Zacchaeus. Clutch.
Shy of the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Ready.
They run the option here on 1st and 7.
Oh, that didn't work. Thought for sure he was running by.
And taken down behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Yeah, that one
Oh my gosh. I hit the wrong button. That was supposed to go to Robinson, of course.
Because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Biggest. 2-2.
Here's Murray. And he's
There we go, Louvu. Let's go.
His own 7. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
They snapped the ball backed up inside their own 10. Now they're backed up even further, and they can thank their coverage for that. They called the zone, and they were aggressive enough to deny an early window, and that gave their rushers a chance to get to the pocket.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Murray. This is taken in by McBride. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Going for it. Here's Benson. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. At first glance, I wasn't sure he got it. Then I saw that spot. Definitely a first down.
It was, but boy, on the other side, you dispute it a little bit, wouldn't you? Okay, if you're playing defense, are you sure he got there? But that's why they tell you all the time, don't just get what you need, get a little bit more, and take the decision out of the hands of the officials.
Well, there he needed a yard. He got a yard and maybe an inch. Murray going to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. Oh, it's intercepted.
Let's go. I got you.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Commanders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Now Daniels. He'll get this to Eckler. And able to get this across.
Right, Eckler, way to battle for that first down.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Okay, ready? Ready?
On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA
Appreciate it,
Sports.
buddy. Probably see a few more of those here.
The football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
Ready?
Robinson will try to pick it up. And this is going to be
there we go. So we got him back for, man. Glad Robinson's back. First down.
To call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hurt. Three.
Again, it's Robinson. And he will have a
Oh
Commanders
man,
first
112
down, and that should
yards
just about
on
do
16
it.
carries,
And
2
his Friday
tutties.
afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
Ready.
And they will take a knee here. Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee.
Let's go now.
Gonna have to be ready for Philadelphia for sure.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
All right, take care, guys. Be sure to leave a like and sub. See you later, Rock. Thanks for joining me, man.
Losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Commanders, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.
Oh, God.